Hello, guys. Welcome to my first podcast, Sky High, Episode 1, Season 1. Thank you so much for being here and clicking on this video. It means so much. Like I said already, move. This dog farting and stuff. Like I said already, I wanted to make a podcast about positivity and just share my stories and influence you guys to be, if not better, than what I've done. And just to share stories, not to just make it all about me, but to make those stories so that you guys can branch off of them and to, like I said, be inspired by them and just to live life the best way that is best for you. So, I just wanted to say that real quick. But I said that I would do podcasts, and I'm here. So I'm really happy because you guys know it's hard for me to be consistent on this channel, because YouTube is like something extra. So just putting in my time toward something that may not be beneficial, or I may not see all the good benefits of it right now, because it's definitely beneficial. It's somewhere where I can connect and just spread my word and share my stories and basically just vent. I love it. I don't know, I just love having my own platform. I know it's small right now, but it'll grow, and even just not even the subscribers even matter anymore, and that's crazy. But that's not always going to be the motivation. You're not always going to have a lot of subscribers, a lot of people there to support you. What motivates me is the good it does for me and how I am able to vent and just let out how I'm feeling, and to just be able to put and control the content and whatever comes out on my channel. So I just wanted to share that real quick. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, guys. I hope you guys are doing well as well. So let's get into this. So my first topic or first podcast discussion, I wanted it to be about my first tattoo, which says, always love yourself. So, this definitely has a great backstory and reason and just meaning, because, I really just got this tattoo last, I would say, August, when I was 19. I'm 20 now, it's February. So, let's see. So, yeah. So, it says, always love yourself. The reason I got it in Arabic, and I said this a little in the other video about, the Arabic language and how I feel like it is the original language, and I feel like the script of it is just so profound, and you can just tell by how graciously it flows and how it's written. You could just imagine. I feel like it's a form of cursive. You know what I mean? I don't know, it's just so beautifully written. I feel like English is forced, and that's the reason people have different handwritings, because it's such a loose language. And even a lot of people say that English is dumb, because not only is it spelled weirdly and doesn't make sense how it's spelled, because you can't really use you can't use the principles of spelling that they try to teach you, because it's not the same and everything. I try to teach my 5-year-old sister how to spell her little, key little small words, and I'll give her a little tip, and then another English word just debunks that whole thing. So it's not really any rules in it. I'm saying this, but I haven't really learned how to actually speak Arabic. I've just seen Arabic words. That's definitely something I'm looking forward to doing. But yeah, that is a little bit of background behind why I got it in Arabic. Not only that, how it looks, but also the meaning behind that is that I want to be a Muslim. And I'm not calling myself a Muslim right now, because I feel like to call yourself anything and to put yourself in any category, you need to be doing just that. So if anything, I'm just trying to get to know the culture of it and like the principles of it and what not to do, what to do, why am I not doing it, why am I doing it, because I was originally a Christian. So, you know, and I'm not a Christian anymore because that is a slave religion. I mean, it was literally a forced religion. It's not an original religion. It's Western influenced. It may carry some of the same points about it, but I don't even know if it does that. The whole reason behind Christianism, it was forced upon black people during slavery, okay? Like, I feel like the whole idea of that religion just tries to put everybody in the same bubble and just puts everybody in, like, tells everybody basically, oh, you have to be the same, or even if somebody's doing back to you, you have to just be submissive and not do anything. And to me, that doesn't sound godly at all. That sounds weak. And it just didn't resonate with me the way the Muslim culture is right now with me. And I think that is a beautiful thing that I was able to realize that and move off from that, because, you know, we may be born into a lot of different things, but, you know, with me being a grown up, I get to choose the way I really want to live. And I get to be like critical about my past beliefs and be like, okay, I noticed the difference between this, so I feel like this is more me. So that's what I feel like with Muslim right now. And yeah, I like got the Quran about a few days ago, so I've been reading the Quran. I've been dieting. Like, I'll do like fast every now and then. I kind of been doing that for a minute, like a couple years now. So, you know, I'm just trying to practice everything and make sure that I can really call myself a Muslim and be a full Muslim. But I definitely have a Muslim influence right now. I listen to 19 Keys a lot right now. He's very intelligent, knowledgeable. He's a very intelligent, knowledgeable black man, and that's to say the least. But he's a Muslim. I know I listen to a few Muslims speak. Obviously, Farrakhan. Man, I could listen to him all day if I had the time. Goodness, it's just like the truth. Like, I don't feel like it's even can be even called a religion. I feel like it's just the way. I feel like it's so ancestral, and I feel like this is what our, you know, like people were, like our ancestors were before any of this slavery, before any of this, you know, this Christianism being forced onto black people. And the fact that that's forced on you is just crazy to me. To the point that black people just, they were just Christians because they were scared of their masters, you know, like beating them. Like, they were just scared. So they were just like, okay, I'm gonna just be Christian. And nobody wanted to be Christian. And nobody wants to be Christian now. Like, the people that call themselves Christians, I feel like this is one of the religions that people call themselves so much, and they don't even do anything that Christians even do. Like, it's just like a placeholder, or just, you know, they choose that out of fear, and that prohibits any discipline in their life because they're not actually following the rules of Christianism. And I think discipline is very important in your life, because you're not, like, don't live by like the society, worldly society. Like, I just feel like you're better off just having set discipline. You know, you could choose your own, it could be anything, but just not doing anything at all is crazy. But yeah, alright, let's move on. The next point I wanted to discuss about my first tattoo, always love yourself, is what it says, is why I got it and the meaning behind it. My dog's smiling at me, she's so cute. Hi, babe. Stinky butt. She need a bath for sure. But I love dogs. I love her. So the meaning behind it, I said it's always love yourself, right? But the meaning is, during my teenage years, this was something that I really struggled with, is loving myself, is to put value and time into myself, like to not let what somebody says about me affect me so much to the point where I take that anger out on myself, and I inflict that anger out on myself. Guys, when I was a teenager, or 15, like 15 through like 18 mostly, but even a little bit when I was 19, because I said I got the tattoo when I was 19. It was in August last summer. Even a little bit then, I was just I had very, very low self-esteem. Like, it's safe to say, and I knew that, and I didn't know how to go about it. But I was messing with these guys and boys and just friends, like girlfriends too. Just people that didn't respect me, and they didn't acknowledge my worth. And I feel like I took that and rolled with it a little too much. I mean, as I should, but I did it in a bad way. Because I'm not saying like, okay. Because when I say as I should, it's like, okay, they're not going to like you, and they're not, like, that's fine. Like, you know, that's what I'm thinking right now. Like, okay, go by my way, like, you know. But back then, I took that to heart. Like, I took that very personally. If somebody mistreated me, everything like that, like, my sensitivity was just so high. So what I did was I would cut my wrists, and like, I don't know, it's just really crazy, because like, I think it was even like 16 or, no, it was 17 to like 19. Because I would look at people, and I, like the people that did it, in particular this one girl that went to my middle school, she would cut herself, and she had cuts everywhere on her legs, maybe on her back, on her stomach, just places I would never even think of. Because I just did it right here, but that don't make it no better. I'm just saying, like, I was just like, wow, she must really hate herself. And she was portraying herself to be this person of such high confidence, and just, you know, like she was the shit. But I just found it so crazy and ironic that like, out of all the people, she had been cutting herself. And that just, you know, that symbolizes holding the pain, you know. And that's what I did. I would go in my room, I would cry it out every time somebody did something I didn't like. And I would just start cutting myself. I had scissors, and I would open them up. And one of the blades, I would just keep repeating the same thing, just down my arms. I mean, it wasn't nothing major, like, but it's still like, webs would pop up, and yeah, I'm so grateful that I didn't do it like super deep. I mean, I wasn't like that. Like, I didn't like pain. It was just time on my hands. Like that's not always good, you know. It's good to be able to, like, if you have time on your hands, you need to really like work on being alone with yourself. Because I feel like at the time I didn't know how to be productive. I just knew how to dwell on what people did to me that didn't even matter. Because if you don't rock with me, why am I inflicting self-harm on myself? Like, I just kept taking it out on myself, and just, you know. And I would say just relationships and little boys and stuff, but it was some girlfriends too. No, it wasn't. Oh, you stink. Go away. No, I didn't do that because of girls. I did that because of, in particular, this one guy. And I was like, why doesn't he love me? Or I didn't feel loved. And like, it's just really crazy looking back at it, man. It really is. Go over there, baby. Sit down. Stinky. I'm about to give her a dental stick. But looking back at it, it's just crazy because, like, that's deadly. You know what I mean? No, sit. Sit down. Good girl. Yeah, guys. So I just wanted to share that real quick to give you some context. I don't want to dwell on it too much because it's like, ugh. Man, I wish I would have never did that. But you know, you live and you learn. And I just say that because, like, looking at the old girl do it, I was like, okay, that's not the right thing to do. But, you know, when you come across situations, sometimes you just, that's what it takes you to learn. It's when you actually, you know, feel that pain. What you gonna do when you feel that pain? So, I don't do that anymore. When I feel pain, I don't dwell on it at all as much as I used to. Like, I'm like I'd be so much focused. Like, I think I lie, man. Like, whew, I'd be so focused now, and I love myself so much. I would never do that ever. Like, ever. Like, I haven't thought about doing that, and I feel like this tattoo really helped. Like, that is the power of getting a tattoo that means something to you. Okay. Like, it's engraved in me to always love myself. Literally. Alright, let's move on. How I've grown from it and the significance of the location. Okay. First of all, so I've grown from it, like I said before, because, I mean, like, I would just never do that, ever, because I love myself so much. Like, I just be talking to myself now, and I feel like this relationship with Allah has made us stronger too. And like, I feel like with me being, like, wanting to be a Muslim as well, they focus more on, like, each person is their own individual person, and they each have a destiny, rather than Christians feel like they all have to just be nice to their enemies, and then good will come. That good will not come. You're just being a punk. But Muslim focuses more of the principles of life, and just, they're not afraid to show you how to be defiant, or to tell you everybody is born with the destiny. Everybody, you know. But like I said, I'm still reading the Quran as we speak. I'm still learning more and more about it, and I'll be glad to share with you guys more and more, because I feel like that is the way, at least for me. So I feel like it's the way for everybody, but, you know, people wanna, no, don't put that on me, you know, do all the extra stuff. So. But yeah, the significance of the location. Let me show y'all one more time, you know. I love how it looks, first of all. I think it looks very attractive. I think it goes with my aura, my personality. It goes with who I am. Like, what it said. I just really love it. Like, because at first I was going to get something that just said love. And I was like, okay, what about love? Like, what about it? You know, loving people that don't love you. Like, it's just very broad. So, always love yourself. Location. You guys probably guessed it. I feel like it healed those cuts. Like, I feel like me putting that over there, like, I would never. Like, it kind of blocked me from doing it. Like, I would never cut over my tattoo. Like, that doesn't make any sense. That's disgusting. Ugh. Especially seeing how it healed and it was opened. And I would never do it because of that. And I would also never do it because it's a daily reminder. Multiple daily reminders. I mean, it's somewhere I can look at, you know, all day long. I mean, like, and I like how I can only see it and I can read it like a book. I think that's really been helping me. Like, it definitely has. It's something that I can physically feel it. I can physically touch it, see it. I feel it within me. Like, I feel like I'm so beyond self-infliction that, like, that's just not me. Like, I know I keep saying the same thing, but I mean, flat out, like, I just wouldn't do that at all. Because, for one, that's giving the other person the power over you, over your body, over your peace. man, I'm telling y'all, I'm like, cause and one thing I noticed is that people will be an ass for no reason at all. They don't got nothing to do with me, baby. That's all you. I don't have anything to do with your attitude, with how petty you choose to be, how ignorant you choose to be or sound or whatever. I just laugh at it and keep it moving. And I focus on myself so much, it's crazy. Like, focusing on myself has brought me away from that dark age, like, and just, man, this is a really good podcast, because I just feel like I can really be open with you guys about a lot of things from this one topic, because, like, for years, I hated myself. I really did, like, but that's also because of the people that I was around that had low self-esteem as well. Like, you feed off of that energy, like, you really do. And so, man, I'm just super glad that I'm out of that, man. I'm just so glad. Whew. But yeah, man, I just wanted to, like, get on here and just, actually do the podcast. It always goes by so fast, especially if I'm really into it. I really liked this first one. Like, I don't know, like, I thought I would like a more, like, no script type of talk, because I do best in those times and not planning everything, because I feel like I feel closer to whatever I'm talking about when I don't have to read between the lines or just say what I want to say, how I'm feeling at the time. Like, I literally just got on this camera and I was just like, I'm going to just say, how I'm really feeling at this moment. So I just had to do that, and I'm really glad for the ones who are listening, and I'm super glad that you showed up to my podcast, number 1 Sky High Podcast, everyone. Okay, this is a new formation. This is a new thing that I want to try, and I'm gonna keep just releasing new podcasts. I'm gonna take a break from, like, the planned videos, but you may see them every now and then. You never know. Maybe it's something special that I really want you guys to know, or to see, so I could post some, or so I can capture some videos, pictures, stuff like that. But I really like the talking one, so yeah. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Turn that bell on, and make sure you share this video, okay? Share the video, please. I love you guys. Stay positive, okay? Stay kind. First of all, be safe. Stay kind and stay positive. I love you guys so much. Remember, live your journey.